Here we are at Heritage Historic Park in Calgary, on the banks of the Glenmore Reserve, and it sits on land owned by the City of Calgary, but the park is run and maintained strictly on donations through the Heritage Foundation. Beautiful, beautiful park. And this is the reason I came today, is to see this train. Just listen. She's beautiful, very beautiful. We're at Mindapore Station, the first stop on the train, the first train in the morning, so it's not very crowded. I bet you're wondering how many working steam engines Heritage Park owns, and how many steamboats do they own. Stick around, watch the video, and you'll know at the end of it all. Right here we're at Mindapore Station. They have various cars collected from different railroads and brought here. There's many of them. This green one here was Canadian National. All right. Hey, like and subscribe. Hit the notification button, please. It helps me grow the channel. So this blue one here, Morrissey, Fernie, and Michelle Railway. I'm not sure where that came from. I'm assuming somewhere out by Fernie, BC. We're going to walk up and take a little closer view on the train. So this engine is 2024.
The man with a dream job, right?
As CPR, Canadian Pacific Railroad. It never did belong to Canadian Pacific Railroad. It was bought from a donor who bought both of them, the 2024 and the 2023, her sister engine. The donor, or the person at the Heritage Park bought it from the Pacific Terminal in Vancouver, where they were used as
oil and steam.
As yard engines. And eventually they were purchased by Heritage Foundation and restored, maintained in working condition. These are oil-powered steam engines. They use about, on a typical day, of about 72 miles, or kilometers, sorry, they use up about 1,600 gallons of water. So they were not running during the water shut off. We've never been here in the summertime. We came here basically to get a ride on the train and to go on the SS Moyi. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyhow, she's gorgeous. It is very high gloss black. If you get up close to the engine, all you can smell is oil and steam. None of them unpleasant smells, but they have maintained it in wonderful shape, wonderful condition. I didn't find out how many people on average travel on the train every year, but there must be a few, because this must be quite attractive, quite an attraction for the park. Love the park. People, the workers are in period costume, and they take their roles quite seriously. We've got old vehicles. We've got the train, so they've got the the 2023 and the 2024 sister engines. I imagine they alternate which one goes day to day or something like that. I have no idea how they do it, but they're probably pretty expensive to maintain. The old steam engines were just a fantastic thing.
This one may be the one for wheelchairs, etc.
Well, here's people waiting.
Yeah, it is
waiting to get
designed
on the
different.
train. This is called Mindapore Station. There's actually 3 stations on this small enclosed loop. And the conductor's going to let us on. And he said that this car, this green one right here, is the luxury one because it's actually got upholstery. All the other ones don't. Here we are on the train. And this is the back end of the park.
That's my idea of a small forest.
Yeah.
Also kept in very good shape. The old building that they've moved into over the years. Set up displays, collected all sorts of vintage and old things from everywhere or anywhere. And this end of
Oh, it looks different without the snow.
Never seen it from this direction before. And every other time we come here, we've got 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground. It's a garbage. I've got a video of the winter stuff. It was Once Upon a Christmas. And hopefully I can remember to put the links in this video. And you can see what it looks like in the winter time. At that time, we went into a lot of the buildings and the stores. This time, see the train? See the SS4U, you can ride on both. Look at some of the areas that we haven't looked at before.
I don't know.
See some of these buildings really in great shape.
The guy at the road there. Yeah. Wave.
They have sheep and horses. I'm sure they got some goats. Turkeys.
No, you have to run out to run
Turkeys are hatched right here.
Yes, it'll stop.
Here. 17 of the little chicks. They're hatched out like
There's where the forest is.
Yeah.
this is quite early in the morning. It's just after it opens. It's 9:30 in the morning. And the day was beautiful, clear. It wasn't too hot. Something you should do down there. Just so you know, the whole park is smoke-free and cake-free. It would be a disaster if fire started.
We're here.
Yeah.
It'd be a shame. Okay, so we're off at, I believe this is Stephen Station.
What? What's that?
Oh no, Shepherd Station.
Hold up their hand.
Oh.
And we're gonna got off the train. We're gonna walk down the steps to
imagine
the
so.
SS Moyi. Now the SS Moyi is a half-scale replica.
There, is that it?
It's
No.
92 feet long. It's a half-scale replica
Glenmore
of
Yacht
the
Club,
SS
I betcha.
Moyi that went back and forth on the Kootenay Lakes in BC. The original SS Moi'i is now a museum in Caslo, BC.
Oh, look at the ride.
What ride? Oh.
So you have to go down a fair amount of steps to get to the Moi'i from the shepherd station, and there she is.
Go right by your house. And wave.
Beautiful old stern wheeler replica.
You weren't far behind.
And it runs in a great big loop on the Glenmore Reserve. Apparently on the Glenmore Reserve you can't use it. You're restricted to using non-gas powered engines, apparently. Although I did see one out there, there is restrictions because it is one of the sources of the water for Calgary, the drinking water for Calgary. So they watch it pretty carefully, and thank goodness.
Going upper floor down. Yeah.
What I do like here is the workers are dressed up in very costume. They stay in character mostly.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Moya.
That's the glasses way back there.
Yeah, sit right by the life jacket.
We'll throw you one.
Thanks, appreciate it.
More stairs, so if you're scared of stairs, don't like stairs, likely the SS Moi'i is not really hard. Here we are en route. We're out on the reserve. So it goes basically straight out and then turns around and goes back. Yeah, it has a great big loop. It's about a 20-minute ride. You can see people out there sailing. You know, there's a couple yacht clubs and regatta clubs on the reserve. I think that's the clubhouse for the golf course. Or the canoeing club, I'm not sure. As you go by, you'll see that there's a lot of racing rowboats. There's the dock, Moi'i's dock, and parts of heritage. When we were out there, when we first got out there, there wasn't much going on, but then all of a sudden, all of these sailboats out on the lake.
Well, that's kind of cool. Whatever that promontory is out there.
Beautiful day. Bunch of people in canoes, and they've got lanes, race lanes marked off on the close to the bank there. I guess people come out here and learn how to row some of the competition boats. Race some of the boats. There is Heritage Park. That's the railway.
Quite a tight turn, actually.
Yeah. You can see by the water that it was a pretty calm day.
Here, I'll send that to you.
And this is the moai from above, and we're just going to watch them take on passengers, and then they'll take off. It's pretty impressive how fast that thing can accelerate.
I'm a cold hot dog person, but they actually taste better cold.
Like I said, that's a half-scale replica of the SS Moai in Caslow.
Somebody's very brave.
You can see the people.
It's a daycare.
Hey, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notifications. It helps grow my channel. Thank you. Only about 5% of the people that actually watch my channel are subscribers. So if you see it and you like it, hit the thumbs up, please.
Did you finish your coffee yet?
I don't know. No, not. There she goes.
Here after you're done with that, just for a few minutes. Can you get stills off of any of yours?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you don't need me to worry about doing
And out of sight. And back at the train station, just watching the train take off. And away we go. So this trip, we went to some of the farther back areas that represent a little bit older time. Northwest Mounted Police forts and stuff. Most of these buildings are log and along with chinking. Oh, it's one they called the saloon. We popped in and had a drink and got out of the sun. And we finished our drink and we're going to what is called the encampment area. And in here we have
Out here they would,
an
yeah.
old, replica.
At the beginning maybe.
Fur
Depends
trader fort,
where they're from.
as they would probably
Yeah.
be set up. They've got all sorts of. Typically, you'd have
Yeah, so this would be more like a Northwest Mounted Police encampment.
settlements go
Right,
up
there's the fort
around
to
the
one side.
fur trading
Yeah.
fort because they had they had some of the goods and stuff that you wanted, and the fur traders came in, brought their furs in, and traded them for food and other articles.
Bowel. Washrooms. Biodo. Remember the Kakuli?
Yes.
And straight ahead of us is the fur trader fort.
Church.
And a log church.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard the two ladies at the... Trading Post. He has a YouTube channel. He's filming for it.
Here's the store. And they've got some wonderful old artifacts. looked at that contraption right out there and thought, what is that? Then we sorted it out. It is actually a fur bale press. So they would press down the furs and bind them up so that they take up less
Some
grain.
sort of press.
This is
Furs.
Fur trading was what opened up Western Canada. Hudson Bay Company, then the
Yeah,
Northwest
this is where they would press the
Northwest Company.
bales.
They were both fur trading
Yes.
companies. Hudson Bay is still around.
the saddest little bird
While the mother wolf is gone, we'll take one pup from her and we'll raise it for our home in Canada.
They had some old
Because we know when
stick
the pups
furniture,
open their eyes, the first thing they see is us. So then
big
from
old
there
slate
on,
fireplace.
we come together. So those were our first dogs.
Great.
But then you bred dogs from those?
No, yeah, no, never,
Every time
yeah,
you would get a new pup?
yeah. New pup, then, and we get pups from them, so they'd be.
You can see the life back then
You
was
did
pretty
domesticate
simplistic.
them,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was not.
But the coyote was too bad, we didn't care for him.
I'm gonna go back over here this way.
United States, it was not such war in
Couple
between,
more
local people and white people.
big stone
It
fireplaces.
still was a lot of some fighting, like was in the United States.
Well, yeah, it was because some of our own nations were wiped right out by the war. Like they go into a camp and kill out the one camp, like the bakers camp. Yeah, the army, soldiers,
So,
because they went to clear us.
And then we wandered through there to the village, and this would represent a later time in history for sure. Kind of a regular style barn. And that's the old fire station. Cochrane Fire Hall, that one says. I don't know what kind of vehicle that is, but it sure looks like it's built well. You take a look at the front end there, it's stocky and stout. And I think that's the fire pump. Somebody was walking sheep and the lady was doing that. Yeah, listen to that train in the background. Just happened to be in the right place at the right time as the train came by. Got another shot at taking a picture or a video of that train moving. It's beautiful. I know this particular engine is either the 2024 or the 2022. It's been on several movies. Anyhow, Heritage Park. And this is the one of the main streets in the recreated village. Most of these buildings have been donated and moved here. Moved in. I don't know how they did it, whether they did it a little bit at a time, take them apart, reassemble them.
It was kind of like a
cave.
And then we went to the amusement ride area. This area is not running in the wintertime, as the steam engines are not either.
That way. That way. Don't go on the track.
They got some pretty neat rides, and they're era replicas. A Ferris wheel. They had to actually have a baby Ferris wheel. This tilt-a-whirl, and I'm not sure what they call that one over there, to the left. So all in all, it was a very, very pleasant day. We had a lot of fun. The weather is perfect. It was starting to get crowded as we left. So on the train schedule, if you apparently what it is they miss a train station every time they go around. So they go from say Mindapore to Shepherd, and then they go Shepherd to I can't remember the name of the other one. That's just the way they do it. Here comes the train going by. So we wanted to go to Mindapore Station, but because they skip one every time they go around, they alternate skip. We had to go all the way around and come back around and miss this station the next rotation. It makes sense now.
Yeah.
So we eventually ended up back at Shepherd Station, or Mindapore Station. And walked through to the entrance, and at the entrance was the old tram car. A tourist. Anyhow, we rode that down to the parking lot to where we caught the bus. Have a great day. It was a lovely day. Come and see it.